Hi, I'm Andrea Bomarito, and in this video I'd like to show you the Hoopmaster Hooping Station by Midwest Products. This is a very useful tool for us to use for correct placement and constant placement for our embroidery on garments. The first thing I'd like to show you is the shirt board of the hooping station. The shirt board here is a pegboard system. It also has several markings on it, and these markings do mean certain things. First of all, we have an R and an L. This designates the right chest as well as the left chest. And underneath these R and L, you have numerical markings, and this is helpful with the fixture, which we'll see in a little bit, to show us where we need to place that fixture in order to get the right hooping placement for our design. We also have numbers right in the middle here, which is going to show us for center chest placement. And again, this is helpful with the fixture. You'll see that in just a minute. We also have collar marks, and this is alphabetical. This is where we would align up the collar for our garment when we are hooping. So again, you have left chest and right chest with the numbers on each side. And just to highlight as well, we have the numbers that actually mirror each other to make sure that if we have a design or if we have a garment that we need left chest and right chest, that it will be exactly the same on either side. The other components that Hoopmaster offers are the Freestyle Base that we have right here, as well as the fixture and the Freestyle Board for the fixture. The first thing I'd like to talk about is the actual fixture itself. You can order different fixtures for your different hoops. Each fixture is going to fit a specific hoop, and the one that I have here is for the 5.5 Mighty Hoop. That's 5.5 inches, and that is a magnetic hoop that also Midwest Products produces. The fixture itself, I'm just going to go ahead and pull it away from the Freestyle Board. You could see that here, that it has a nice cutout for the back of the hoop, but also what's important is that it is the pegboard system that will fit into the Freestyle Board or into the shirt board itself. So that is a component that you need for hooping. The Freestyle Board, which is specific for the fixture, you can see here this is the Freestyle Board, and it has the marking here for the 5.5 square magnetic hoop. What we do with this board is we actually put it on the Freestyle Base here. This will also change along with your fixture. So with the board here, we have a little peg right here as well as a thumb screw. We want to make sure that thumb screw is loose so we can slide that fork right in. And we'll go ahead and make sure that's nice and loose. Slide it in and make sure you can actually see a little hole at the top here. Make sure that that peg fits right inside there. Then we'll tighten it up. So now we have attached the board to the Freestyle. We'll see how this Freestyle actually works in just a minute. But we also have the fixture that will work now for both the Freestyle as well as the shirt board. So now I'd like to come back over to the shirt board and show you how to hoop for a left chest. Now with the Hoopmaster Hooping Station, you do also receive quite a few of recommended settings for different sizes for left chest and right chest and so on. So that's really nice that those things do come into play when we have that Hoopmaster Hooping Station. With the shirt board, we do need the fixture, and I'm going to take that 5.5 Mighty Hoop, and you can see on the back of the fixture that we do have the pegs. With these, I will go ahead and place this on the left side into an area where I believe my left chest placement will be. Now, as soon as I push that in, you now will be able to see the number through the little circle cutout here. And this is going to be important for that when you do get your correct placement, that every single time that you hoop a similar shirt for left chest with this hoop, it's going to be that setting. So this is one part of the setting. The second part of the setting is going to be on our collar markings. So here, what I need to do is on the fixture itself, it does have the cutout for the back part of the hoop. We are using the Mighty Hoop in this example, and the Mighty Hoop is a nice magnetic hoop. For this, we do not have a tensioner screw at the bottom. So with this, we want to take the Mighty Hoop, take that kind of side that has a little bit of a grip to it. We are going to go ahead and place the lip down at the bottom inside of this little holder, and then it falls right into place here. Now we do have a little holder up here at the top that we can slide, and this will actually create a little barrier that if we don't want it to come out of the cutout, it won't. So I just take this, lift it up, and move it to the side, make sure that that is going to be able to be lifted up so that we can take it over to the machine. So the back of the hoop fits into the cutout here. Then the next important piece is our backing. The backing, again, we want it to cut the piece or have the pre-cut piece at least the size of the hoop itself. You don't want to have half of it, hooped or anything like that. So in order to place the backing in front of the back of the hoop, we have this really nice magnet system on hinges, and we just pull those back right here. And when we pull them back, we place our backing right on top. You can see that it encompasses that whole back of the hoop. And I'll go ahead and put these magnets down. What's nice, it's going to hold that backing so it doesn't slip on me when I take the garment and put it on top. So that's the back part of it. Now the important part, we need the garment. And with any garment, we need to take our worksheet. We can see the origin point of the design, which is right here in the center, and I need to measure that appropriately on my shirt, my jacket, whatever it may be. I've already taken that measurement and put it on this shirt right here, and you can see that on this shirt I do have a little crosshair where I want that center point to be. So I will take the shirt, go ahead and open it, slide it right on over, just like I was putting it on myself, over that shirt board. I want to make sure it's nice and straight. This is where the collar marks come into play. You can see these collar marks. I can pull it down to what the collar mark that I desire. And if I look at this and I put my hoop into these arms, I can place the hoop right within this lip. And then, I'll just show you here, that right here I have these channels cut out for the back here of these screws, making sure everything's nice and straight. So it will fall right nice in there. And then I can see, hey, that's not quite center of my hoop. So what I'd like to do from there is actually take this off and move my fixture to the right position. Since I do need to move the fixture here, I'm going to go ahead and pull my shirt up. I'll take that and move it into a different location of what I need it to be. It's at a different number now, and it's actually at 24. I'll scoot this back up into place. Make sure that I've got it at collar mark C. I'll put the top of my hoop on right within those channels, and I can see that that's about center point for me. If I need to move things around, I can still pick up the fixture, and I can even do this while the hoop is in. I do like to try and do it without, just so I know that I'm not moving anything, on the back side. So actually that looks like it's nice and centered. I can see I've got these nice markings right here to show me center. So right now I am in 23, and then I'm at collar mark C. For every shirt that I do with a left chest that's similar to this one, similar size, I want to do C23. Once I have gotten that into position, I'm ready to hoop. What's wonderful about these magnetic hoops, I simply just have to push, and it is now hooped. So now I'm ready to go take it to the machine and actually stitch things out. To take it off, I just simply tilt it forward, up, and out, and now I can take this to the machine. So what's wonderful about this system is that if I do need the name or something to go on the right hand side, and I want that same exact center point on the right hand side, all I have to do now is just pick up the fixture. I see that it is 23 for the left hand side. I just simply pick the fixture up out of the peg and then find 23, put it right in there, push that in. Now on the right hand side it's going to have this exact same placement. Now with the Mighty Hoop, it is important to make sure to hoop it correctly with the lip the way that it is, so that we can actually pry apart the hoop. So first of all, I'm going to go ahead and take that shirt that we just hooped. I'm going to show you the inside of it. Again, like we had before on a regular hoop, we have all the backing encompassed in here. But the other important part, especially for the Mighty Hoop, the magnets, they are powerful magnets. So this lip helps us actually take the hoop and pry it apart. So sometimes we need a little bit of muscle to go ahead and pry that apart. Do be careful of your fingers, making sure that you're not going to get anything pinched. So for the Freestyle Arm, I'd like to show you a different type of product that we will hoop. We're going to take the back of the hoop. We have put the fixture on that Freestyle board that came with it, and we're going to go ahead and slide in the back of the hoop right here. With this we can use the backing. So I'm going to take the backing, take these magnetic flaps and move them, open them up, and put my backing down. I am going to take, I've got a little lovey that I would like to put a name on the ribbon here at the bottom. So when embroidering on the edge of something, we can't hoop the whole thing, because if we hoop the whole thing, we have no room to actually embroider. So I will put this lovey around that Freestyle arm. You can see it's kind of like a tubular arm on the machine, and you know, of course we always want to mark the origin point of our design so that we can place it correctly. I will take the top of the hoop, which is currently in our shirt. I will lay that into those notches, make sure it's nice and straight, and then I also have lines on my hoop to make sure that my edge is going to be nice and straight. So with that being nice and straight, I simply press that hoop down. Again, it is powerful magnets, so it'll snap that right on. I can now take my hoop and take it over to the machine and start stitching. So I have my shirt back in the hoop along with the alignment mark, and in order to put it on the machine, we want to make sure that we do go through the tubular arm so we don't sew the garment together. So I'll make sure that we take that we take the material around the tubular arm. We will then slide the brackets right into our clips here. And again, this is a 400 field, so my arms are on the inside for this configuration. So now I can see that everything is around, it's draped properly, and now I am ready to sew.